Hello, welcome, Biali. Thank you for tuning in to Bronze Nation TV. Today's lesson will be on Mexican Spanish. To begin, we need to understand that when the Spaniards arrived to the land of the Mexicas, they came across new things not known to them. So before we get there, let's get something out of the way. Linguistic scholars debate on the original pronunciation of the word Nahua or Nahuatl. So for the sake of this video, we're just gonna keep it Nahua. So let's go back to 1519, when the Spaniards arrived to the land of the Mexicas, and they came across new things not known to them. It was very difficult for them to pronounce the TL at the end of many Nahua words. So eventually these words evolved by using the TE at the end instead of the TL. A rule of thumb: if you see these words in Mexican Spanish to describe food, animals, home appliances, or plants, they're highly likely to be of Nahua origin. Let's take a look at some examples of Mexican Spanish and how it's infused with the Mexica words. Tomato, tomato, however you choose to say the word, it derived from Mexican Spanish by way of the Nahua word tomatl. Tomatoes were new to the Spaniards. They took this fruit back to Europe. I think there's not one group more happier they did than our Italian brothers and sisters. Moving along, our next word is avocado. Avocado derived from the Spanish word aguacate. It came from the Nahua word aguacatl. Originally, the Mexica used this word to describe male testicles, probably because they grew in pairs. Let's go to a favorite, the word tequila. The word is actually straight Nahua. The word was also adopted by Anglo-Americans. So next time you hang out with Margarita, make sure to give out a toast to the Nahua people. So the next word is chicle. It came from the Nahua word chicle. Both the Aztecs and the Maya traditionally chewed chicle to starve off hunger, freshen breath, and keep teeth clean. Only unmarried women and young children were allowed to chew gum in public, while men could only chew it in secret to clean their teeth. So next is nopales. Comes from the Nahua word nopali. I enjoy them straight off the barbecue or with some chorizo and egg in the morning. I think there's nothing more Mexican than nopales. Moving on to the word elote. Is Mexican Spanish derived from the Nahua word elotl. I don't know about you, but I love mine all hooked up. Moving on to a Thanksgiving special, guajolote, from the Nahua word guajolotl. Little did you know that this bird that you eat during Thanksgiving is of Mexican origin. The next word is coyote. It's Mexican Spanish and adopted by the Anglo-Americans arriving to the Southwest in the 1820s to 1840s. It all came from the Nahua word coyotl. Next, we come to the word chipotle, which comes from the Nahua word chipotle, meaning smoked chile, basically a dried, smoked out jalapeno. So the next time you're at a beautiful park, think of the word zacate, which comes from the Nahua word zacatl. There is a state in Mexico called Zacatecas. This word is derived from the Nahua word, which means where there's an abundance of zacate, or grass. Moving on to the word chapulín, from the Nahua word chapulín. Chapulín or chapulines are grasshoppers. Many of you might remember this vato. He was a grasshopper character called El Chapulín Colorado. On a serious note, these insects are commonly eaten in certain areas of Mexico. So our next word is the word chante, coming from the Nahua word chantli, which means home. Sometimes there's nothing better than just to kick back at the chante. The next word is atole, coming from the Nahua word atoli, also known as atoli, and atol de elote is a traditional hot corn and masa-based beverage. Chocolate atole is also known as champurrado or atole. It's typically accompanied by some good tamales. Since we're talking about tamales, tamal comes from the Nahua word tamali, In the pre-Columbian era, the Aztecs ate tamales with fillings such as turkey, flamingo, frog, pocket gopher, rabbit, fish, turkey eggs, honey, fruit, squash, and beans. Today, my favorite are rajas de jalapeño con queso. Moving on along to some more food, pozole. The name pozole originates from the Nahuatl word pozole. Due to the belief that humans were made by corn gods, in Mexican Aztec history, corn was considered a sacred plant. Therefore, the Aztecs and other Mesoamerican peoples cooked pozole on special occasions, with the exception they had one special ingredient back then: human flesh. Thank God it was substituted later once the Spaniards got there with some pork. We will close it off with the word chocolate, coming from the Nahuatl word chocolato. Can you imagine the world without chocolate? I sure can't. I hope you enjoyed this little overview of Mexican Spanish. Please subscribe to our channel and help us get the word out. Tlazokamati, thank you.